She got a big booty, so I call her Big Abraham Lincoln. Sorry about that, folks. Somebody's getting fired. What the quote actually said was, "Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I'll spend the first 4 sharpening up my axe. There's only one way to reach the power level needed to produce the greatest short film in history." This leads us to our first section, the pre-production, aka the sharpening. During this time, I will focus heavily on learning anatomy through books, studies, gesture, figure drawing. I will also dabble in different animation and character styles to expand my animation lexicon and pinpoint the exact look and feel I'm going for, as well as work on 3D modeling and tutorials. After this section, I'll finally have the power needed to create my capstone. For my capstone, I'm going to do a short film called My Wife the Superhero. This short film is going to spur on an episodic show that's going to run for about 4 seasons. I'm going to do some previous work for the show and utilize it in the film. I'm going to focus on about a 4-minute animatic with about 1 minute of production quality animation and have it done by summertime. I'm going to explore what happens when a society that depended on God turns away from him because they forgot to need him. We use the biblical text as a reference point to explore this as an example to see how the people react once they were delivered from slavery, given wealth, and a promised land. This show is set to be present day in a land called Black Rock that has been corrupted by magic, which is just a metaphor for sin. We pick up in the promised land with free, wealthy people to see how they're doing as a society and if they remain free. My Wife the Superhero follows a family that still follows the traditional ways in a world that has evolved past them. Our main character is Christiana. She works to stop the EOC, which is the evil empire that is disguised as a multimedia company, cable company trying to bring peace to the world by saving them from the harshness of life. This leads to them being put under spells through subtle manipulation and of the mind, which ultimately enslaves them again. This is also an exploration of connecting the past, forgotten generation with the new to deliver them from their own DNA flaws and break the generational curses. My inspiration for this show is cyberpunk, as that gives the look and the feel. And in cyberpunk, they use cybertronics to manipulate their bodies, and initially use magic. A juxtaposition in the world of Naruto is expansive, where they meet other people from different tribes and nations. That's going to happen in this. Coming to America, House Party, and Black Panther are more cultural resources for Black lives and the comedy that stirs up from there. And Black Panther is the whole Black culture inside their own world. My Hero Academia is a good reference to just how heroes run that culture, and you cannot have a magical world without Harry Potter. And you can tell from my several style references the look and feel I'm going for the show. I have also referenced the Bible and a number of biblical books to understand the Bible more, to get more information, so I can simplify the text into something that's digestible, and that's what this film is all about. Giving people a look into the biblical world, but through a more digestible lens. Pre-production for this film is pretty much done, but I still need to complete the script and build the rig inside of Toon Boom. And then from there, and create the villain for the story. And after that, I'll be done with pre-production. Production is a very fluid list that's been going on since last year, and I'm still working on learning 3D so I can make the backgrounds and learning sound design as well. That'll be done next semester. Clean up, coloring, tie down. I won't start rough animation until March of this year, after I get done learning and refining my anatomy, 3D skills, and building the rig inside of Toon Boom. And here's a sneak peek inside the world of My Wife the Superhero.